Peace, family. Happy Sunday. I wanted to talk to y'all about something. This probably has happened to you or will happen to you. I got a package here, electronic, high dollar, nearly $300. And the seller is about 30 minutes from where I live at. The seller is in Delaware. I'm in Philadelphia. With that said, this seems to be some sort of a freight forwarder or something like that. The package is in jeopardy, so I have a confirmation on it, a signature confirmation. And the reason I'm bringing this to your attention is you might have this same thing happen to you. So this package is going to a place that seems to be a freight forwarder, which is an address that sends packages to another destination. It receives them and then sends them. So it's like maybe somebody lives in, I don't know, a third world country or another country, and they buy a package through eBay, through a service, which is the freight forwarder that I'm sending the package to, and then it ships to another destination. Now, saying that to say, there are problems sometimes with these type of addresses. And, I always Google, when I do a high dollar sale, I Google where it's going to, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I'll even Google the person's name to try to see their Facebook page or whatever, see what they into or whatever. This is what I do. Might be weird to you, but when you're doing business and you want to kind of investigate and make sure you're doing things right, it makes a lot of sense. But with all of that being said, something was startling, that the information that I got. Hold on one second. How you doing? Can I have a medium hot chocolate, please?
Anything else?
That's it.
I'm sorry?
That's it.
Okay, you can come with us.
Yeah, but with that said, guys, all right, it's a freight forwarder, it seems to be, which is, like I said, a place that receives a package for a third party that it sends it to, that is in another location. With that said, right, they purchased the package. I did my due diligence, which is Googling the address whenever it's a high dollar thing, or I get a hunch. I got a hunch to say who purchased this particular item that I'm selling. You know what I'm saying? Looked it up. The address got a lot going on. When I looked it up, people from Amazon and eBay have problems with this address. They say, yo, my package was not delivered. It was a high dollar package, yada, yada, yada. I had a problem, so on and so forth. That's very startling to have problems from eBay and Amazon for one address. So I put an adult signature on this package. It cannot be left on the step. It cannot be not received because you must sign. If an adult does not sign, then the package comes back to me. It comes back to me. So I don't lose the goods. I don't lose the money. I can refund the person once I get the goods back and resell it and probably get more money than what I got this time. So I'm protecting myself. So I'm making this video to let you guys know, protect yourself as a reseller. Give yourself some sense of security. Do your homework. Do your due diligence. Don't be out here, allowing yourself to get scammed, because scams will happen, because scams are likely. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the business. But you want to make sure that you're not increasing the possibility of a scam happening to you by being lazy, neglectful, and not doing, your due diligence. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get into a jam. Yeah, so I got me some hot chocolate. I'm about to go on this mission. I wanted to give y'all that information and let you know if you're selling high dollar stuff, if you're selling high risk stuff, you guys know what I'm talking about. People that sell Jordans and certain things that are kind of like collectible and have a high dollar value. The likeliness of people doing stuff that is scammy is likely. Thank you. Especially when you start to do a tremendous amount of transactions. Things are going to happen. I've been scammed many a times. On Amazon alone, I have sold over 20,000 plus items. And yes, I've been scammed quite a few times out of those 20,000 items. Like, think about that. You know what I'm saying? Last year alone, I sold 10,000 items. So just think about it. I've sold well over 20,000 items on Amazon in the past few years. And yeah, people scam you, and that's part of the business. Part of the scams that has happened to me is switcheroo. a person buying an expensive electronic item and then switching it with another item, but not being very intelligent, because when they do so, you switch the electronic item, but you put it back into the original box of the item. So when I get it, the serial number from the item in the box and the serial number that is represented on the box are two different numbers. So obviously there has been a switcheroo when the item is brand new, or if the item has been inspected and is in the original box with the original serial number and so on and so forth. There should be no discrepancy. So, and I keep inventory of all of my products, which is very important. That's another thing I put into my book, Balling on the Budget. You have to record the identifiers on everything that you sell. Almost every item has some type of identifier. Some items don't, but if you sell things that can be identified, record those numbers or digits or whatever it is, and make sure when you do a transaction, you have that in your listing and it's available for a person to see. So that way, the people that do scam, they see it and say, this person has records, this person is up on their P's and Q's, I might not be able to scam them. You know, and you can have a layer of protection for yourself, so that way people don't scam you as often, because there's always new scams coming out and ways for people to find a loophole in the system to get things for free or to, you know, make you lose money. So just putting that information out there. If you sell something high dollar, Google the address, Google the name, so on and so forth. See if you got any information coming up on them, so that way you can make a decision if you want to do that transaction or not. This may not work for Amazon, because in Amazon, you do have to ship out a package if someone orders something, if you find a discrepancy, because you don't want to do a lot of cancellations, because you can lose your account, because your order defect rate will go sky high, and then you'll ultimately lose your account and have problems and stuff going on. So to protect yourself on Amazon, you just send it with a signature, like I did with this package, which is an eBay package. Send it with a signature confirmation from an adult, and then go from there. And even if you need to, do some insurance too, whatever makes you feel comfortable. Like this package could have cost me $6 to send it. I paid $9 and some change because I wanted the adult signature, and just want that peace of mind to say I have done something and done my due diligence. So if something does happen, it's not devastating. I'm not going to panic. You know, I still got PayPal protection and different things in place that can protect me. But just knowing the information that I know now, I'm just making sure that I'm a little bit more cautious. And I just wanted to put that out there, and you know, hopefully this is going to help someone and give you confidence, and you know, just help you along the journey and being a reseller, so that way people don't get over on you and do little stuff to you and you know, ruin your day. Because if you sell a package for $300, $400, $500 and you have a problem with it and you have to do a refund, that could be devastating. You know, it's very traumatic, you know, especially when you first start. You might not even have $600 to give back to somebody, so you don't want to deal in those type of things if you don't have to, and nobody does, even if you have money. So with that said, just wanted to put that out there. I hope it helps someone. Most likely it will. As always, peace, blessings, and prosperity, and I'm gonna talk to you guys later. I'm out.